Tar is known to control almost all of Thailand's drug trafficking, human trafficking, and illegal free fighting in the country. Tar is also a man that the law can't even touch, and it could say that he's the king of Thailand's dark world. Seaton says that his main targets are the two of them, and asks Loreno to be careful because this might be the hardest job he's ever had to accept. Somewhere, a man is seen being held as hostage by several people who seem to be torturing him. It turned out that the man who torturing the man was Tar. Tar asked the man to sign a deal so that the man's land and building would be his own. The man actually didn't want to give up his land. But because of the torture he kept getting, he finally decided to sign the agreement before they finally killed him. On the other hand, Loreno is now seen strolling through the streets of Thailand on his way to a nightclub. And in there, while enjoying the music and alcohol, Loreno was also keeping an eye on his target, Nil. Long story short, while Nil was on the streets, Loreno approached her and offered to go home with him. Nil actually refused the invitation because she didn't want her boyfriend to find out. But the man assigned by Seaton to accompany Loreno said that the man who invited her was very rich and would pay whatever Nil asked. Loreno then says that he'll give her 10,000 baht if she wants to be with him tonight. Then them all arrived at Nil's place. Loreno then brought Nil to her room, who looked very drunk that night, and while Loreno was in the bathroom, Nil accidentally found a photo of herself that had accidentally fallen out of Loreno's jacket pocket. Nil screamed for help, afraid of what would happen to her. He meets an old friend from his profession named Seaton, who lives alone in the middle of the jungle in Thailand. Lorena's purpose in going there was to accept a job from Seaton, as there was someone who wanted to hire him to take the lives of several people. Loreno also told Seaton that he would retire after finishing this job because he wanted to enjoy life before he died. Before giving the names of his targets, Seaton told a story about a 60-year-old rich man who fell in love with a young woman. One day, the man was found dead after falling from the 15th floor of his apartment. The police investigating the case closed it down because no evidence was found and assumed it was a suicide. The daughter didn't believe that her father had committed suicide, so she came to Thailand and found her father's girlfriend inside his apartment, along with his new boyfriend. The woman who